In this video, we'll create some basic sequencing and make some music with Mimetic Digitwolis. The first choice we need to make is what types of outputs we'll be using. On the Mimetic Digitwolis, we can output triggers, gates, modulation CV, or pitch CV. For smaller cases, mixing these output types is perfect and saves you HP. For this example, we'll sequence a full voice like Manus Ateritas Alia. One lane will output triggers, another one for pitch, and the other two for modulation CV. So let's make the sequences advance. If you have a clock generator in your case, patch the clock signal to trig N1. Then set step advance to trig 1 for all lanes. If you don't have a clock and would rather use Mimetic's internal clock, enable the clock transport in the globals menu by selecting transport, then setting mode to clock. Adjust your BPM. Then in each lane in the step menu, select transport 16. Now Mimetic Digitwolis is moving along with its own clock. Let's get into editing the sequences for each lane. You can edit lanes individually from the focus screen by pressing View, or edit multiple lanes at once from the overview screen by tapping the select buttons to select and deselect lanes for editing. You can see the lanes highlight when they are active. You can edit while the sequencer is running, but if you'd like to fine-tune each step, flip the switch to the edit position to pause the sequence while it stays in sync. You can also edit when switched to stop, which stops the sequence altogether. Use the previous and next buttons to navigate around. Press both to jump back up to step 1. The encoder is the main tool for editing steps. On trigger and gate lanes, turning it enables or disables a step. On note lanes, turning the encoder changes notes, while pressing and turning jumps octaves. On CV lanes, it makes coarse changes, and pressing and turning it gives you fine adjustments. You can always hit the shred button to assign random values to the current step, or press 0 to toggle the steps between its minimum and maximum levels. Switch from stop to run, and all lanes start back at step 1. Each lane can be anywhere from 1 to 16 steps. To change the step length, press Config, then the Lane Select button, select Sequence, and change the length. There's also a shortcut to adjust step length while in the focus or overview screens. Hold the Select button, then press and turn the encoder. Also, each lane can have a clock divider. Go back into the sequence menu of your lane and adjust the divider. There are a number of fun editing shortcuts that can be used when creating a sequence. Load plus shred will randomize the values of all the steps for the selected lanes, which is a great way to immediately create entirely new sequences. You can also hold Save or hold Load and rotate the encoder to create different ramp shapes, which will adapt to the length and scale of your sequences. Hold Copy and turn the encoder to raise and lower voltage or note values of all steps at the same time. And if you need to start from scratch, press Load and 0. All step values for all selected lanes will be set to minimum. Mimetic Digitwolis will automatically save as you edit, so your sequence will be recalled the next time you use your system. There's also a shortcut if you create something you like and want to save it on the fly. Hold Save and tap one of the select buttons to save into one of the first 4 saved slots. Regular saving can be done by tapping Save, then selecting one of its 24 slots.